We are witnessing the achievements of mankind in the field of renewable energy and advanced technologies intended for the development of a green economy. EXPO Day 58. Student of the Moscow Power Engineering Institute, our Jeremiah Akure knows exactly how to charge people with positive emotions. He is 22. He comes from Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon, a state in the western part of Central Africa. After graduation, together with his peers, Awa went to study in the Russian capital on a scholarship program. The guys also perform traditional and modern songs and started their own band. They represent African culture at the Expo.
I have learned so much here because after my show I have break time. During my break time I visit every pavilion and there I get to learn how they conserve energy from other pavilions, how they use energy in various forms of energy, and it really inspired me, and I've made videos as a memory for it.
Awa invites everyone to listen to the sound of African drums, songs and join the dance. Until the end of the exhibition, the musicians will play in the morning, lunch and evening time for the guests of the exhibition. Solomon Islands, a fount of gold and natural resources. At the Expo you can discover the amazing world of the state in the southwestern Pacific. It unites 992 islands with a total area of 28,450 square kilometers. The capital of the Solomon Islands is Honiara. The country has a great potential for renewable energy sources both in the city and in the countryside. Separate energy projects on the islands are implemented through the financing of the Asian Development Bank. One of the tasks is the development of hydropower in the Tina River to provide Honiara with energy. Green technology will be an alternative to a generator based on diesel fuel.
Energy sector in our country are venturing into different areas, so that's we need some connections with the outside world, which they are very creative in this area, which we yet to come up.
Interestingly, on different islands, local people differ in culture and languages. Their number is about 120. At the exhibition, guests brought with them traditional musical instruments, jewelry, figurines, household items and money. These blocks of ancient shells, skillfully repulsed artisans, have great value to this day. The islanders use it as a traditional currency for dower and land redemption. To reconcile, the tribes use another with the image of people. Life in the Solomon Islands and Kazakhstan is completely different, they say. After all, their people continue to live mainly in traditional dwellings and have a completely different way of life. He chases flocks of clouds, blue seas and changes the hairstyles of visitors in a special wind tunnel of the Nuralam Pavilion. It chases flocks of clouds, blue seas and changes the hairstyles of visitors in a special wind tunnel of the Nuralam Pavilion. Anyone can feel the power of the mighty elements. Different air is blowing here, weak, fresh, strong. Having learned in more detail about the peculiarities of the three turbines, visitors are introduced to the scale of the British Admiral Beaufort. He created a system for measuring wind strength. At installations, the wind speed starts from 12 km per hour. By the way, in Astana, such wind blows often. Astana wind produces 3 meters in seconds. It is the most ordinary wind. The fifth scale is 19 meters per second. It is not much stronger than usual, and 15 meters per second before the storms or when it's very cold. That very often also occurs in Astana. And the out of town, where there is a wide steppe, the wind blows constantly at the 7th level and everyone can feel it. The wind is a big, powerful element. Its potential in Kazakhstan reaches 920 billion kilowatts per hour per year. This energy can be obtained by installing wind stations in all windy regions. This floor of the main Kazakhstan pavilion is a kind of encyclopedia about this element. Here you can learn a lot of new and interesting things. For example, did you know that the wind in the northern hemisphere of the Earth is blowing clockwise and in the southern hemisphere on the contrary? and who would refuse to capture the moment when a strong wind literally blows them off their feet.